Camera. Any day now. There we go. That is like super delayed. Please update. You gonna keep up with me? Come on, camera. Get it together. I haven't moved anywhere. Yeah, you are super behind, camera. I don't know if this is a side effect of me just not being around like I should have been. Like, what the heck? Anyways, hello. Let me turn down the music a bit, even though you guys can probably still hear me because of the ducking, but still, I'm gonna turn it down just a tad bit. It's almost been a week since the last time I went live, and a lot of things are a little bit different. One, my camera is still delayed for some odd reason. I don't know why. I just had it notified literally as soon as I go live and get like a random notification on my phone. I don't know what it is. Like I really do hate that. Like, I'll just be like, as soon as I'm like getting ready to do something, then I get like a notification on my phone and I can't figure out what it is. Okay, now it's catching up, kinda. Still behind by a bit, but whatever, we'll work with it. It's not the main camera anyways. What was I about to say? When I said I was okay with it not like being up to date, I meant that I was fine with the camera like being slightly delayed. I'm not okay with it being a black screen. Pull it together, PC. Like, why are we doing this? There's no reason for you to be like acting like this. There's no update. Get it together, please and thank you. All right, it just does not want to do it. All right. Something just like went completely. Hey, I think it's the software for it. I might have to like close it out and restart it. That's what it's looking like. Anyways, I'm signed because of the fact that my bot somehow lost its sub, and so that means I gotta log into the account, resub it manually, and do all that fun stuff, which I don't feel like doing. What is eating up my resources? All right, let's just do that, and then we'll manually open it back up. What was I about to say? I am back. There's a lot that you guys probably have questions, and I have possible answers. That's how things work, right? One, I finally did get you guys a new YouTube video on the secondary channel, so go check it out. It's the pinned comment. Go watch it. Leave a comment. Subscribe if you haven't. Let me adjust the brightness on this because it shouldn't be that dark, because it's not even that dark in this room like that. Boom. Okay, let me turn it up a little bit more. The exposure level. Boom. All right. Welcome back. I never really left. I mean, I've been around. I gave you guys an update in that video, so go watch it. I explained what was going on, kind of. Even then, I even said it in Discord anyway, so it's not like you guys didn't know. If you've been in Discord, then you know where I've been at. What else was I going to say? I'm off, like I said, the next 3 days. So today, tomorrow, and Tuesday, I am off, so they expect some good streams. Yeah. TikTok got banned for like 12 hours. And then it's back already. That is a whole ordeal. That's probably gonna be my video tomorrow. I'm gonna do a video about TikTok tomorrow and talk about that. So there is that. I don't really want to go too much into it, but I did kind of slightly explain what was going on with that, which is the reason why I wasn't too worried about it. I can't stream on there right now because of the fact that like with all the stuff going on, I think it messed up their systems, so they got to like do a bunch of resetting of things. But does not mean that I can't still upload and do different things in that sense. So I'll be definitely still trying to get some videos up on there. Got to get some more shorts up on the main channel. Yeah, that kind of sums some like mostly everything up that kind of been going on. Like without me going into too much detail. I hate when this thing keeps like refreshing like that. Um, what else is it? Tomorrow's the me mama's birthday, so I will be around still. But make sure you guys go watch the latest video. There's instructions in there. Two, I don't know. Like I'm feeling pretty good about my route right now. Like I got it all caught up yesterday. I'm kind of slightly worried that my sub won't be able to like do it all on Tuesday, which means that I'll be playing catch up again on Wednesday. Not. I'm just hoping. Pure hope or hopium. Yeah, pure hopium that they can hold it down and stuff. Um, Also, some of these songs that you're hearing right now is part of Neku's new album that he released, The Wave. Make sure y'all go listen to that. He's got it everywhere: Spotify, SoundCloud, all that in the third. So make sure y'all go find him on SoundCloud. Go listen to it. I don't know if he put it on YouTube, but I know he put it basically everywhere. So go do all the things. Go support the homies. I will say, as a bit of a heads up, that if my viewership randomly spikes out of nowhere tonight while I'm playing PSO, it is because of the fact that there's been a thing going, like there's someone that's been going around and just like view-botting PSO streamers again. It's happened to me before. It's not the first time. Nothing like I'm not like annoyed by it or anything of that nature. It's just like it is what it is. So if my viewership just randomly just increases out of nowhere without a raid or anything, just know that that's probably the fact. Don't bring it to my attention. Don't say anything. I'll deal with it when I notice it or whatever the case may be. But yeah, like don't go. And if somebody comes in here and is just like, oh wow, you got a lot of viewers out of nowhere, because that's a thing on Twitch for whatever reason. Like people like to show up when they see your viewership numbers are a lot higher, and then they kind of like try to figure out the reason why, or they try to like get themselves a shout out or something like that. I 100% hate that crap, in all honesty. Like if it's not like, if I don't usually normally see your face in the channel, 9 times out of 10 I'm just gonna be like, I know why you're here now. And I try not to judge people too heavily on that stuff like that, but at the exact same time, it's just kind of like, I know what you're doing. But for me, I try to show up to everybody's stream as much as possible. Like I legit always have like 4 or 5 tabs open. I think the most you can have open is 4 tabs, so you can try to count as a viewer in all 4 tabs or something like that. I don't know if they changed that rule setting or guidelines and all that stuff, but like I try to support all the homies basically. Like right now, I know I'm in Quinny's stream. I know I'm in who else's stream am I in? I know I'm in Flint's stream, because Flint's always lurking in here. I'm always lurking on Q. I'm working on Dez right now because Dez is live, but I don't know how much longer he's gonna be live. But like usually I try to like support and like lurk in everybody's channel as much as I can. So like I'll pull up like 4 tabs, and then like I'll just lurk in their streams while I'm streaming. Like I won't, like if I was talking in there prior, then I'll kind of like talk in there. But if I wasn't talking in there like before I went live, I won't say nothing, because I felt as long as I've been around with like streaming, I feel like that's kind of like a weird thing to do, like going live and then going into somebody's channel and then like saying something and then going live shortly after, or whatever the case may be. Like I don't want people to like I don't want to deter from that thing. Like, and I don't like, in all honesty, I don't like shout outs like that either. Like, cause I don't blame J-Rock for this, but usually when I pull up the channels, I don't pull up because I want to shout out. I pull up because I'm supporting you. I'm here for your channel. We're here for your stream, for your community, to be a part of your stream and stuff. I don't want to get a shout out. So like I usually kind of like don't like to get a shout out in the stream. And so as a result, I try not to shout out people in my stream when they show up, because J-Rock kind of pointed that out to me, and I'm just like, you know what? I respect that, because he said that before. Like he said, when he goes to people's streams and stuff, he doesn't want to get a shout out because he's there to support. And he's just like, he wants people to respect the fact that he's just usually just there to support the people, whoever channel he's in. So it's like I kind of feel the exact same way in that sense. That it's just like I'm not here to like get a shout out or anything like that. I'm here to like contribute to your stream. I'm here to have a conversation with the community, have a conversation with the streamer, whoever's streaming, and I'm just like here for a good time. And if I do speak, that's usually the reason why. If I don't speak, I'm just lurking because of the fact that I might be doing something and I don't want to, you know, start a conversation and then I get busy out of nowhere and then I can't continue the conversation. So a lot of times, like, especially like when I'm at work, like I'll pull up and say a couple of things, but then like I'm just usually listening at that point because of the fact that I'm at work. And who you got to beat up? Nobody. I'm just throwing out the whole concept of like what I like. Shut it, bot. Wow. But no, I'm just saying like how J-Rock pointed out that like he likes to pull up to people's streams and like, you know, like you go to somebody's stream and they're like, oh hey Pop, and then they'll immediately give you a shout out, and it's just like, I didn't want a shout out. I just like here to like pull up and support you. Like I don't need a shout out. So it's like I feel the exact same way in that sense. It's just like don't give me a shout out. Just let me, you know, be a community member. Like let me just be like everybody else. I don't want any special treatment or nothing like that. So I was just kind of throwing that out there myself. Like I don't like, I got like right now I got like 4 different tabs pulled up, and then like I know I was talking in Quinny's stream not that long ago, and then I was talking in Dez's stream, but it's just like a lot of the times I'm lurking in a lot of people's streams and I don't say nothing. Sometimes I will come in there and say something, but I don't like to like come in there and say something to get that shout out, especially because a lot of the times like I'll pull up. I'm so annoyed. I don't know why this camera keeps, I think I just need to do a Windows update. I think that's what it is, because it is like wilding out in the sense that I don't even have the Go XLR plugged up. I don't know why that's popping up, but I really don't like pulling up into people's streams and then getting a shout out, because it's just like I don't want y'all to feel like I'm here to get like viewers or to get followers and stuff, because that's usually not the case. And then sometimes I'll pull up and say something, and then right when I finish saying something, it's like, oh, he's not talking anymore. Then they look up and I'm live, and it's like I didn't come in there for a shout out. Like I just legit pulled up like to talk for a little bit, and then sometimes I do like to go live on my own and go like do something. So it's just like I don't like it when people do that, like try to do that for me either. It's just like you pull up, you say something, and then it's just like, oh, I'll give you a shout, like, oh hey, yeah, this person's streams, go check them out. And then I give my shout out, and then like I look over in my live tab and I see that they're live, and it's just like, really? So that's kind of like a thing for me. It's just like I don't want to do it to people, and I don't want people to do it to me. So like I don't want people to get like feel any kind of way when they pull up. It's just like, you know, he's not gonna give me a shout out. It's just kind of a thing where it's like, if you're here, I'm viewing you as a community member, or like especially if you've been around long enough, or I'm just viewing you as a viewer, not like a random person that's here to seeking attention or anything like that nature. Now if you raid, that's a whole different other subject, where it's just like, you know, you raid, I'm giving you a shout out. It is what it is. But yeah. Also, what's going on, cuz? Also, I was pointing out the fact that with everything that's going on with PSO, where I was saying, like, if my viewership just randomly spikes out of nowhere, that's probably the reason why. It's because of the whole thing, whoever is going around view button people. And that's why I was saying, if somebody shows up and they're kind of like, they draw attention to that, just kind of like, yeah, I'm not gonna like go too much into details on that. Like if somebody shows up and they're just like, oh, you got a lot of viewers, and I know you stream and you don't normally pop up in here, it is just kind of like, I'm looking at you funny now, because people do that on Twitch. Like if you get like, say like for example, like you guys normally see like a 20 30 viewers or whatever, 20 somewhere like 20-ish, sometimes 30-ish viewers. But if I'm like magically get like up to 100 something viewers, you'll start seeing names that you normally don't see pop out of the woodwork, like, hey, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, I haven't been here in a while. Huh? Yeah, you got a lot of viewers in here. Yeah, can I get a shout out? It's like, you know how some people are, and they start doing that stuff, and it's just like, why? So today might be one of them days where viewers, like, you might see some random, like, especially my viewership, if I get hit with a view bot and somebody pulls up. Yeah. But yeah, I need to, because I got to catch up with, I haven't done any Masquerade fights. I haven't been on PSO since either, I don't know if I played PSO Monday or Sunday, but I know I haven't played PSO in a while. And I haven't played anything since last Monday, because, well, the previous Monday, because of the fact that, like, how I've been working. So we're going to get into that. And then afterwards, we're going to get into some Dynasty Warriors. Tomorrow, what am I doing tomorrow? I'm probably going to play more Dynasty Warriors and probably jump back into Freedom Wars, possibly. Because I haven't played Freedom Wars in a long time either. So, like, I'm trying to, like, work through a lot of stuff and just get stuff done and then free up my time. Also, I want to make sure that I have a lot of stuff out of the way before the next beta for Monster Hunter, because then Monster Hunter will be out shortly after the beta, and then I'll just be up creek, out of luck when it gets to that point. So yeah, let's get into this PSO though. Unfortunately, I cannot stream on TikTok. Not that that was like a super stressful thing or anything of that nature, but I need to go ahead and you know, I need to figure out what it is I need to re-enable on there so that I can go live back on TikTok, since they did the thing on there talking about, hey, yeah, TikTok. Like, I saw somebody had, like, made a thing. They were like, yeah, with TikTok being banned here, I guess I might, like, I guess they had, like, an account where they never did a face reveal. So it's like, yeah, I guess I might as well do my face reveal now. And it's just like, bruh, it's already back. Like, this is the reason why I didn't, like, overstress about, like, TikTok being banned. Like, people are like, oh, no, TikTok's being banned. I'm just like, it'll be back. I'm not worried about it. It is what it is. Not worried whatsoever. But you use TikTok? I do, but I'm not worried about it. I have never went full throttle on any platform besides for Twitch. Twitch is like but that was like my first platform. So it's just like I never went all out of my way to be like, oh yeah, like if I lose this platform, I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's just like, yeah, it is what it is. Let's see. I need to quit. Like, I hate OneDrive because why does it keep popping up? I'm not even using OneDrive. And then it just magically decides that it automatically wants to save all of my, like, pictures and stuff somewhere. And it's just like, I didn't tell you to do that. Why are you trying to make yourself important? I don't know how many Masq fights I'm going to do either. Like, now that I think about it, like, I'm going to do a couple, but I don't know how many I'm doing. So you already beat Freedom Wars? Look, I haven't had time to play anything, so I mean, literally, Twitch has replaced its logo in the Android App Store with a TikTok 5 version with embedded description. The purple app? Why did they? Dep one in like 8 minutes. I don't think I'm gonna try to do it all in one sitting though, because I know at some point I'm just gonna get annoyed. Like, I can do repetitive stuff up to a certain point, then it's just like, all right, yeah. Yeah, he changes each, like, he gets a bit harder each rank, but it's just like, I still feel like I'm going to breeze through the initial phases of it rather quickly. I guess I'm getting rid of all of that it just gave me. Okay, so I just noticed my camera's not working, and I literally held up my controller because I'm not even pressing anything. So let me fix my camera real quick. Why does it just have me with that straight face right there? Why is it moving so slow? I don't know what is eating up my resources. All right, let me just stop the music. Let me see if that's causing it. If I pause the music, will it relax? Like, my camera is on a huge delay right now. I don't even have that many tabs open. What is going on? Like, I understand if I had like a bunch of tabs open, I was just like doing a whole lot of stuff, but I'm not doing anything. See, I don't know what's going on with my camera. Like, ever since I've like added this new stuff to OBS, it's just been eating, like, my resource usage is going way up. I might need to pull a Neku and just blow up my OBS and start over from scratch. Even though I don't want to do that. But I also believe it's whatchamacallit? Let's see. I'm gonna blame Opera and then limit its usage. Let's see if this helps it out a bit. Because I feel like it's Opera that's using up a lot of my like my stuff. Because if I allow my PC to do what it wants to do now, and like, which adds more usage to OBS, then it should be fine. Camera, pull it together now. All right, camera has been deactivated. Reactivate it again. Let's see if it... Yep, see? Now it's fine. Yes, I have a dual PC setup. I don't get why it does that. It's so weird. Something in OBS is just eating up a lot of my resources. Sad dog commercial.
Try not to die.
Like, this PC is not in the arms of an angel yet. Also, I doubt I sold anything, but let me check it just in case. I did sell some stuff. You're not even level 100? What is going on, Thrift? You know they haven't given us level 100 yet.
How are you? Good to see ya.
How you been though, Thrift? Also, when are you going to go live again? I haven't seen you in a while. I know people have mentioned you a few times, and like, you know what? Now I think about it, I haven't seen Thrift in a while. You've been taking a nice little well-needed break. Let's see. Let's see what stuff I can get rid of in here. I got 2 of these. Get rid of that one. I haven't used it yet, so I'll just hold on to that. In all honesty, Well, aside from, I don't know how, like, if you played the game in a while, but I know Masquerade is back if you haven't played the game in a while or haven't been keeping up with everything. So that might be something that will somewhat entice you to check it out. Maybe not exactly come all the way back, but you know, something to like, ooh, cool, something fun to do. You see Masquerade looks cool, but you just like watching streams of PSO2 now. You just like, yeah, I had my face with that game. You appreciate it for what it did, but no desire to play it. Yep, I understand that. I'm slowly, I won't say I'm slowly getting to that point, but I'm like wanting to distance myself from the community of the game. I've gotten to that point. Because it's just like every time I look up, there's just always drama. And it's just like, at first I was just like, yo, I can't wait to be like a part of this community and stuff. And I just want to like vibe out and just have fun with the game. And the more I get to that point, and the more I get into like a community for a game, it's just more I'm just kind of like, yeah, I don't want to be around it as much now. All MMOs are draining, trying to find one to enjoy and just can't. I wonder if it's like just the concept of getting older. Because I remember back, like, I don't, like, it's weird to think back on it because I played so many games back in the day, thinking on, what is it? The very first one, mine being like, okay, so for those, if you happen to know this game that I'm going to mention, then like, wow, congratulations. You played a very obscure, rare game that a lot of people don't know about. Balatro is your MMO right now? Look, I had an entire phase where I was just playing the heck out of that game. I haven't like fully completed all the different decks and done like 5 runs in each one, but I have played that game quite a bit for like 3 months straight, I want to say it was. But like when I first started like playing like games online, Growl Online was like my very first, what you would consider MMO. Like it really, I can't really flat out call it an MMO because of the fact that it didn't fit the formula of an MMO. It wasn't a game that you played online with friends, but there were like, it's kind of like the equivalent of what Roblox is. It's like you have the core of the game, and then you have servers inside the game which make it a game, like it's set game. So like there was a server called Era, which is basically like what GTA Online is people get on there, you got guns and stuff, and then you had your other servers that were like the classic, which is just kind of like a Zelda Online, and then you have ones where they turned it into what's it called? Basically like an RPG, where it's like it was a lot of dope things that they did within that game that made it interesting. And I played that, like I think I found out about that game, I want to say like 2000, because that's when I created my account name Chris1. Is like that's around the time that I like came up with the concept of that name. So I was just like, that was like my very first MMO. And then from there I ended up like learning about Guns Online, and then after Guns Online it was I don't even think I played Guns Online first. I think I played Maple Story before I played Guns. So I played Maple Story for a bit, and then I ended up going from Maple Story to playing was it Gunbound? I think it was the one game that was like where you had like the tanks and stuff, and it was kind of like what Worms is now. And then from Gunbound, then I found out about Guns, and then from Guns I ended up playing Ragnarok Online. And then like that was like the era where I was just like, it didn't matter what it was that I was playing, as long as I was playing it with like a lot of my friends, it didn't matter. I was just having a good time. Regardless of, because I in all honesty, I don't think I've ever gone past level I think with Maple Story, I don't think I actually ever like surpassed the level of level 40, because like the grind on that was just so annoying. And then I would play with my friends here and there, but then when they weren't online, I just wouldn't want to do the grind at all, so I'd just give up. see, did I finish the previous season? I don't think I did. Yeah, I got to 36 and then just hadn't been able to play. But for me, it's always like a weird thing because like I'll be down to play a game, but I haven't quite exactly captured that era of playing a game where I just completely enjoy absolutely everything that I'm doing in it. Like that's like a missing thing for me in all honesty. Actually, I forgot how to add this song to my Masq. Let's see. All right, well, what am I doing? So you filled out with 33 Immortals. Like the only reason why I'm still able to play PSO is because of like how long of a history I've had with playing the series. Like, if I didn't have this history of me playing PSO for, like, since literally the Dreamcast era, I probably would have already been like, nah, I'm cool. I'm done with this. But it's just, like, I've grew up playing PSO, and just, I guess it's a part of, like, that, keeping that part of my childhood alive, in a sense. Like, it's ingrained into who I am as an adult, in a sense. Like, I guess that good feeling, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain it. Like, I guess I wouldn't feel right not playing PSO, in a sense, to some degree. Like, my whole like, I've been constantly debating if I want to stay in the content creator program because I don't feel connected to the community. Like, I wanted to feel connected to the community, and now I'm just like, no, I'm good. I want nothing to do with a lot of the community, which is why I'm just kind of like, do I need to still be a content creator or no? And again, it's nothing really per se wrong with the game in that sense. It's more so, how can I say I'm an official creator and I don't feel connected to the community? That's kind of always been my thing. Like, the same issues that I was running into with Roko, I slowly feel that with PSO. But the difference between Roko and PSO is that I have more history with PSO, and it's like been my saving grace as far as a game to play that I've like always wanted to experience a level of with this. But it's in a sense the gameplay mechanics have become. It's not even more so that Roko threw me in the trash. It's the concept of like, it's yes, they did do that, but then it's just, there's no communication. There's some level of communication with PSO. Like, I can still find out like some things that are going on. And like, I can stay in contact with somebody, whereas like, when it comes to Roko, like, they didn't even, like, they made an entire new server for the creators. And then when I'm like legit like saying like, yo, I need access to the server, I'm like one of your content creators and I don't have access to the server. And they just did not acknowledge that whatsoever. They're like, oh, did you sign the NDA? Yes, I signed the NDA. Did you do this? Did you do that? I'm like, bruh, like, I wouldn't know about it if I wasn't in the program. Like, quit playing games with me. And at that point, I'm just like, yeah, never mind. I don't even want to be a part of the program anymore. Just take my name off the thing. Like, I was like, never mind. Just don't even worry about it. And then even after I told him, I was like, don't even worry about it, I was still getting emails for like the next 2 years. And I'm just like, bruh. I like literally responded to them in email like, bruh, y'all won't even accept me into the Discord server. Stop emailing me. Like, if I'm not, like, if y'all don't view me as a content creator, why am I still getting emails? Which they acknowledge that, and then they stop sending the emails. I'm just like, really? Like, that's wild that like y'all literally see that y'all are still sending me emails. I'm letting y'all know I'm in y'all program, but y'all don't want to add me. But then when I tell y'all to like stop sending me the emails, then it's just like that's when they completely remove me from the program. It's just like, all right, like this is dumb. So that is, if anybody was ever wondering why I just completely just stopped supporting Roko, that is the reason why. Like, whoever was running the program at that point in time just did not know what they were doing as far as trying to manage a community. Like, they were trying to, like, they would uplift like the people with like big names and stuff, but they wouldn't do it for like the people that were actually like legit always playing the game. Because during that era when we were playing Roko, we were putting up pretty decent numbers. Like, I was at least always like in the top 10% of like each month of streamer, like the top 10 streamers are playing the game, but I got like zero recognition for it. So to a degree, that shouldn't be the your basis of playing a game. It should be a matter of if you like it or not. But at the exact same time, it's just like, you know, like, how are y'all gonna like do this? And I've been like putting on for it. Like, I even got that, was it the shipment box? I forgot what season it was, where I got the like the Roko coin and got like the free season pass, and like I had a sweatshirt, or I think it was a hoodie for Roko. Like, I still have all that stuff, and it's just like, but y'all don't want to put me in the server. Like, really? And then on top of that, I put so many people onto Roko too. So it was just, it just felt disingenuous to me, and I didn't want to be a part of something that felt like that. Like, if you want people with big numbers and stuff, fine. But, you know, be upfront about that. Don't play games in my face about it. Like, we legit had an entire community of people playing the game. And I don't even know if the game even still exists nowadays. Like, I would have to like check to see if people are still streaming it, which I'm actually kind of curious about that right now. But let me check on my phone, because I don't want to do it from the PC, just in case if it starts wilding out. And there's still some people playing it. It's got 85 viewers in there. I wonder who's like literally leading it. The number one streamer has 11 viewers, so, you know. I don't even know why this enemy's powering up. You're literally going to be dead by the time you finish powering up. Because in a sense, everyone views the game as a dead game now, which, hey, it is what it is. All right, what else do I need to go do? Because I did not look at... It feels like it's been so long since I played PSO, and I'm like just discombobulated on as far as what I should be doing. So I need to beat one more veteran boss in Stia. So it is Stia that I need to do this at. It's dead via Twitch, but I also think it's dead via the fact that it's just like other games that people would rather play. Because like it used to have at least like 200, 300 viewers. Now it's down to 85. And even then, it's just, it got overrun with a bunch of hackers at one point in time too. People throwing matches and stuff. It used to be a pretty popular game back in the day. Like, Roko was like popping for a bit, and then like Valorant and other games started coming out that kind of like, you know, took a bit of its potential, but there was still a dedicated fan base. Now it's just kind of like, it's more so communities keeping it alive in that sense. I won't say it's like, it's in a weird place, because you don't like, when it comes to like me looking to see, one, I'm not even following the page on Twitter, so that may be a point where I'm not seeing any like patch updates and things like that. But I haven't looked to see if there's been like any new season updates or anything like that, because I don't have the game installed either. Like, I can't flat out say it's a dead game, because people call PSO a dead game. Like, it's not as popular as it could be or as it once was, but a lot of games aren't as popular as it could be or once was. So I can't flat out say it's a dead game. Because as everyone knows, I still think the concept of Roko is a dope concept. Like, I won't bash Roko in that sense. Let me see. Let me go to Twitter to see if, like, when's the last time they actually posted something. That will, like, legit confirm a lot of what I'm saying. Actually, no, I'm still following the page. I didn't realize that. Last thing that they, like, legit, the last thing they tweeted out was July 9th of last year, saying all refunds have now been processed. If you believe you should have received one and do not see it, please contact us. And that was in regards to the whole thing with Dr. Disrespect. They have not put out anything else after that. So I can kind of almost guarantee and say that Roko is a dead game because of the fact that it doesn't seem, they're not talking about patch notes or anything of that sort. At least not on Twitter. So I guess y'all do what y'all will with that information. I probably could actually go to their actual website and like look more into it from there, but let's see. Let me do the little birthday thing and let's see. Continue. It just takes me to their Epic store page. I don't care about going to. Like, I legit want to like go. Like, does Roko not even have an actual like website? Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Steam numbers say that within the last year, the peak players at one time was 1,300, which for a shooter is nothing. Yikes. And then, like, I would say there's probably about, like, maybe 5,000 people that might be still playing it across all the platforms. That's me being generous. Now, platforming skills have gone downhill. Like me sliding. Said Hi-Rez has been in a weird spot the past 5 years. Like, what is it? They put a lot of effort into DKO. And I don't even know what's going on with that game either. Like, I just kind of fell off of that game too because it just felt weird. Just like I would play like with JP and everybody, and then like we'd be having our fun sessions with it here and there, and then it just things would start feeling weird with the game. barely keep up with playing Paladins anymore. I know like Neku and Faye, Ray, Kami, they will all play Paladins every once in a while. But it's just like a lot of their games, like DKO was like an interesting concept. It's just they weren't doing a lot with it when, like with games like that, when you have like a thing going well for your game, you should like legit like put in that work to like keep people interested in it. That's at least that's how I view it. Like if I have like an interesting game and people are having fun with it, you should like start trying to like do like interesting collabs and stuff. Like there was a lot of stuff that they could have crossed over with DKO and just they didn't. Let's see. Let's go to deck space. The high for DKO was 11. Yeah. Yeah, that game kind of like came and went rather quickly because they weren't doing anything with it. They weren't making interesting game modes. It was just kind of like the same stages, the same little things here and there. And it's just like, all right, you can, and then you start to see the same names over and over as you're fighting too. It's just, all right, I'm not seeing anything. I'm not doing anything interesting. This is kind of like becoming boring. And I think that was like another thing, like with Roko, they were at least kind of like updating it, making some changes here and there. But once those updates and stuff stopped happening, it's just kind of like, why am I still playing this game? Because there's like at one point in time, Roko was on Twitch Rivals, which I was a little upset that I never got invited for that. But, you know, it is what it is. This is like they tend to bring out a lot of games and then don't put a whole lot of effort into their games after they get them. Like it starts getting popular. It's just like they focus on the wrong things. Oh, you came and went with your last Tinder date. Wait, what? What's going on, Flocka? Yeah, to take a wild guess, they're all hands on deck for Smite 2, or at least should be. I believe they are. Like, they're full throttle sending that right now. I'm vibing right now. Hopefully your date went well. What's going on, Rexy? Like, I know, like, they were definitely, like, pushing, like, Smite 2 pretty heavily right now, which I don't blame them on that, but I need them to, like, they're going to push it, actually make something happen with it. Don't just, like, full throttle send it and then just kind of let it sit there. I don't want to get the Founders Pack so you can have all the guys because you can't do limited rosters anymore. I don't know, like, why games even still try to push that. Like, oh, you gotta, like, just trying to be funny, focus on your mental health. No, oh, okay. But like, with the way that Marvel Rivals just literally gave you every single hero right out the gate, games just need to start doing that. But I know at one point in time, I don't remember, yeah, when they because they did the same thing with Roko. Like Roko had an entire team switch, and that's when the game really started to fall apart. Is when they had like whoever was like managing it and doing different things, they left because they even downsized. I remember they had a team that was doing what was it, DKO, that was managing their creator program thing, and then they just switched it up completely. And when they switched it up completely, I think Ray was in it, Z was in it, and somebody else was in. I forgot who the other person was. And then they all got kicked out of the program. And then that's when I was just like, that was like the first strike, like, to me, that was just like, bro, like, what? Like, these people have been supporting this game since before it officially even came out, and then y'all kick him out of the program. Like, what? So, like, that was the first thing that rubbed me wrong, and then it was dead content. Wasn't trying to get involved in this fight.
Trial start.
Stop trying to switch in music kick me. Hold this. Go ahead and drop the rock. I just saw it appear. Maybe I might be able to get my PSC burst still. And while they focus on that, I'm gonna go fight a couple other groups of enemies. All right, now we can go finish this up. This thing better not go down. Good. I'm still kind of like waiting for the program that I feel like the creator program that's like one not oversaturated, because I absolutely feel like Marvel Rivals creator program is like 100% oversaturated. Like that's a game that everyone's playing, but I'm still kind of like waiting for the program that's still that feels just right to me. Like the game resonates with me, and it's a program where they're just like they're actually looking out for their creators. Because it's like, don't get me wrong, I 100% enjoy playing what's it called, Once Human, but it's weird because of the fact that it's just like when it came to the pay and different things, like it's a game that resets. That's the weird thing with Once Human for me. It's not like an ongoing MMO. It's just like a seasonal going MMO type deal thing.